Hi guys and welcome back. Today I've got another review for you. This one is going to be on this little bad boy just here. Now this is the Minikin 150, so Asmodus' newest product. This one is the white version, the gloss white version, just there, rocking it with the limitless RTUK just there, so not a bad looking thing. No overhang or anything like that, but what we will do is head down to the table, take a look at the packaging, a few stats, and then we'll come up and vape on it. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so these are the Asmodus Minikin 150s just here. This is the gloss white, and you do have the rubberized black version just there as well. Okay, so let's just take a look in the box. Or let's just have a look at the box at the moment. So this is the box it comes in. You've got its rating just there, Asmodus, their sign, and scratch panel just at the bottom there. You've also got a few details just there, if I leave that there for you to read, if that's in focus. Should be. So let's just read that off as well, if I get the other one so I can read that for you. So power range 5 watts to 150, that's in variable wattage, and in temperature mode it's up to 120 watts. Ohm resistance is a 0.1 to a 2.5. Temperature ranges, which are standard, 212 Fahrenheit to 572, and then 100 Celsius to 300. There's variable wattage, temperature modes. It's got all the functions just on now. 2 18650s, and that's pretty much it. It says balanced charge facility available. So that's the box just there. So if we just open that up. So you're presented with the unit and then this little pull tab. If you just pull that, you'll see the manual just in there. And you've got, I think, a warranty card, which is just there. And as I said, your specifications and obviously user manual just there, quite a bit of it. Also, they give you a caution card just there, just advising you on your batteries on how they should look. And then we have the unit. Okay, so this is the unit just here. As I said, this is the gloss black. You can see a bit of a shine. The gloss white. You can see a bit of a shine on there. 510 at the top, spring loaded. No air holes or air ventilation holes, just on the bottom there. Actually, this is a bit of an issue for me. Well, it has been. You can see that it's slightly raised. Now that will create a little bit of a gap. So that was definitely one of the down points to it. As you can see, and I like mine to be flush. Now I know there are these washers that you can get now that will go around it just to bridge that gap. So that might be an option for you. Your fire button just on the front there with the screen. Nice Asmodus etching or engraving on the actual casing. USB. I think this is for, I'm not sure if it's for charging, but definitely for upgrades. I think that was one of the modifications they did from the 120 watt just there. And then your up and down buttons. Everything is, they're not so clicky, they're more spongy. But still nice to hold, you know, still nice to use. Haven't had a problem with that. If we take the case off, they've actually put the USB wire just inside there. On the case, no magnets. If you can see these little dimples in the sides there, I think, and then you've obviously got little markings just on here. You can't really see that too well, and that's the way it'll stay on. So those markings will sit into those grooves just there, and that's pretty much it. Now this is definitely one of the cons, is I'd rather there be magnets on there. It doesn't come loose or anything like that. The battery tray in here, spring loaded connections, batteries sitting there nice and flush, haven't had a problem with that. The general finish of it is, you know, it's come out quite nicely. This one, yeah, it's got the screen protector on there as well, if you just lift that up like that. Buttons, yes, they're a bit of a fingerprint magnet. I don't know if you can see the fingerprints on there. But, you know, quite nice on the whole unit. So if I just grab some batteries and just put them in, you've obviously got your markings just at the bottom there for negative and positive. Just place them in. Now they are fairly tight to get hold put the batteries in, but I do put the bottom in first where the spring-loaded connection is, and then just clip that into place, and same with the other side. And then it just comes up as Asmodus. Just missed it there. So if we just do it's 5 clicks, 1 2 3 4 5, and then we get our screen come up, and then straight into your menu system or your display screen. So that's your fire button, and then your up and down just there. As I said, it is from 5 to 150 watts in wattage mode. Functions of this one. Okay, so through the menu system is 1 2 3 4 5, and then you go into systems, and then you press the fire button to switch to the next setting or next sub screen, which is just there. So you've got your brightness, you've got your exchange, yeah, and that'll just change it from a black and white to a white and black, just there. If we carry on going, we have got exit, so that'll go back to your normal screen. System to switch it off, so great to actually be able to switch it off properly. Then we press it again, and we have mode. So if we push the side, we've got power, you've got temperature control, and TCR, which is just there, and TFR. So you've got presets that you can actually get them on there. So you've got some memory settings, which is great. If we go just to wattage, just there, 1 2 3 4 5, and then that's pretty much it. You know, it's a fairly simple unit, and that's how you'd get into your temperature mode. And I've just switched it off, so that's that. So quite a nice unit. As I said, the downfalls are that top piece just there, not allowing your tanks to sit down totally flush. The back door, I'd like to have seen some magnets on it, but on the whole, oh, and maybe a bigger screen actually. Okay, so that's the white one just there, and let's just open this black one just to see what that's like. As you can see, it's got that rubberized finish on there, just like that. You can see these little shiny patches. I hope you can anyway. Only downfall with this is those little shiny patches are e-juice or liquid. It is... I do hate that, I have to admit. This is why I don't often go for these type of cases, because or these type of finishes, because of the juice stains that this leaves. It's not a stain, it's, you know, you can get them off, don't get me wrong, but it does look good in black as well. I will put the description, the links to the sites below. So that's just a look at the black one there, but what we'll do now is just head up top and I'll let you know what I think. So that was a look at the Asmodus Minikin 150, and as you can see, not a bad unit, quite sturdy, you know, all the features that you'd want there, so it's not too bad at all. I think they're going to be roughly around £80 mark in the UK, but on the whole, not a bad unit, nice size as I said, but yeah, good points, bad points. Let me just check this out. I haven't had any issues with it, I have to be honest. It's done everything that I've wanted to do. I haven't tested it in temperature mode, so I'm not sure what that's like. But on the whole, you know, if I wanted to pick at something, I guess a bigger screen would be nice. You've got enough space sitting there to do a bigger screen if you wanted. Maybe that's a new feature on the new one, if there's a new one, God knows. As I said, the back door is an issue for me. I'd much prefer it to have magnets. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't slip off or anything like that. You can hold it from the case and it doesn't go anywhere. But just for security reasons, I'd like a magnet on there if possible, instead of it just clipping into place. Other bad points on it? No, I'm pretty good with it. I like the way they've done the USB on the side, so it's able to stand up, for instance. But on the whole, it has been a pleasure to use. I think that's pretty much it. So what I will do is say goodbye, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.